visiting Chicago Bulls. At point guard, Patrick Beverly. At the other guard positions, Alex Caruso. At center, Nikola Vucevic. At small forward, Zach LaVine. At the other forward position, DeMar DeRozan. The head coach of the visiting team is Bill Donovan. Let's meet the starting five for your Detroit Pistons. At guard, 6'5", number 7, Killian Hayes. At forward, 6'9", number 28, Isaiah Stewart. Starts at the shooting guard, 6 feet 4 inches, number 23, Jaden Ivey. The man in the middle, standing 6'11", number 0, Jalen Torres. Starting at the small forward at 6 feet 7 inches, number 44, Bojan Bogdanovic.
Hi everyone, greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony alongside, I'm Kevin Harlan at the table. And from the sidelines, it's our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thanks very much. Now, Cade Cunningham is learning from the Pistons' bad boy legends. He said the whole time they were talking about nothing soft. What stuck with me more than anything was just about how everybody carried themselves, and it matched why they won so many games. That's something I try to live by. Back to you guys.
Well, it's part of that organization, and it is some kind of inspiration. Thanks, David. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. DeRozan out there with Zach LaVine. And it's Vucevic. Then it's Patrick Beverly. And it's Caruso in at the 2-guard spot. And for Detroit, Bogdanovic out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Hayes. Then it's Duren. And it's Ivy in at the 2-guard. Well, Greg, we're in the final stages of the regular season. For teams that are on the outside looking in, what are these final games like?
You have to continue to play hard. Because GMs are watching these games, seeing who packs it in and who continues to grind. So your future is at stake.
Now here's Hayes. Back to Stewart. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
One shot.
Chicago with the ball. It's a three-point game. Their last encounter was in Detroit, where they were able to handle the Pistons.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game, great adjustments on the offensive end.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
What you love about Vucevic, the consistency, solid shooting percentages, and he's averaged double-digit rebounds for the last 5 years.
You know, Greg, adding to that for Vucevic, the last 2 seasons, he's been excellent in the playoffs.
Great point, Kevin. His numbers were up over what he did in the regular season. He hits clutch shots, gives them a physical presence, and he is just a rock in the middle.
And he knocks down the first one.
And one of the most underrated bigs in the NBA. Vucevic quietly dominates on a consistent basis.
And both free throws good for Vucevic.
And for years, it has seemed like Nikola Vucevic has been so underrated. Multi-time All-Star. This is a big man that really does it all.
Now, here's Ivy. It's deflected. Beverly looking around. Outside DeRozan. And it's blocked. And they'll keep possession. Levine, good.
Levine for 3.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. And, Richard, it seems as though it's easy to take Vucevic for granted.
Yeah, and it's so strange. He consistently puts up great numbers and plays his role to perfection. A big guy that any team would love to have, especially when you consider how efficient he is.
Levine, good.
Credit to Levine. Not an easy hoop, but total focus on his shot helped out.
For the Detroit Pistons, they come in off the loss to show.
I tell you, they were drawing a lot of iron from the perimeter. Couldn't get the threes to go down. And really the story of the game.
They were bricking, they were missing, they were airballing, they were doing everything. Brutal night shooting for them when they couldn't even hit the broadside of a barn. They couldn't hit the ocean if they fell out of a boat.
Here's Caruso following the bucket by the Pistons. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Vucevic missing. For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's Ivy. And they pick up 2.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Bogdanovich left side. Off target from outside. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Bulls. Trailing by 2. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
And guys, there's really a fine line between being aggressive and being out of control. And in that one, they crossed the line.
They never settled in defensively, and it cost them. No, it's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Now, here's Stewart. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Stewart with the screen on Caruso. Bangs home the trifecta. Ivy's got his second bucket of the night.
And if Ivy can hit that shot with consistency, it really makes him a tough cover.
Pass to DeRozan. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's his second foul committed with a lot of game left. Gotta be careful.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Williams, he's checked in for the Bulls. Detroit leading by 3. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Passes it to Ivy. Outside Bogdanovich. And another 3 for Detroit.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping
for. Bulls trail by 6. Levine kicks to Williams. Picked by Vucevic. And it's blocked. Second chance shot. Williams can't hit.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Pass to Ivy. Back to Hayes. Down low. Ivy with the bucket. And it's 7 points for Jaden Ivey. Here's Beverly. His last outing, he had 8 points. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And it's Vucevic in the corner. And there's the feed to Beverly. The pass to Caruso. 6 on the shot clock. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Pistons leading by 5. Pass to Ivy. There's a good screen. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Ivy's got 9.
And just so physically gifted, Ivory just brushes off contact and knocks it down.
Now here's Levine. 17 points for him last game against the Raptors in Toronto. Most losing teams, Greg, are looking to rebuild, look to the future, but not in Chicago.
Yeah, their idea to turn it around was to get all-stars. Trading for Vooch in 21 during a losing season, then signing DeMar as a free agent. That's a refreshing approach.
Here's Ivy after the made shot from Zach LaVine. And here is Caruso. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Caruso sets the screen for Beverly. And Jalen Duren picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
15 seconds.
Outside, Levine. And it's Vucevic in the corner. And the Bulls, another 3.
Because he draws so much attention on offense, the D, look, they're going to have problems with Levine, and it opens up some great passing lanes for him.
The Pistons leading. Here's Hayes. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Hornets in Charlotte.
And defensively, he's been all over the place, wreaking havoc and pouncing on a number of steals.
Shot clock at 5. Poked away. Here's Duren. Here's Bogdanovich. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. He's got 9.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Beverly, the pass to Levine. Pass to Hayes. Looking for Bogdanovich, and he gets it there. To Duren. Stewart with the screen on Beverly. Hayes finds Stewart. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
There's the pass to Levine. Stewart against Williams. 5 on the clock. Beverly for 3. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Pistons leading by 6. Hayes with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Stewart kicks to Hayes. Fires the 3. And Vucevic pulls it down. And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Caruso, the pass to Williams. Vucevic setting the pick for Beverly. Kick out to Levine. From outside the arc, score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
And since being drafted in 2014, Levine has put in the work to get his 3-point shot where he likes it, really upgrading that deep game.
And here's Ivy after the 3-pointer from Zach LaVine. Launches it. Ivy with the bucket. Ivy's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Pistons.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Al Levine, 10 points for him. Launches a three, and the Bulls another three.
The response, Levine hitting that three right back at you.
Now here's Hayes. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Bulls trail by 6. Beverly dishes to Levine. A wide open look here for Vucevic. And that comes off the assist by Levine. Vucevic has got 8 points.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now, here's Ivy. He's got 12. Shoots over Vucevic, and no good. Trying to use the glass. And here we go. Here's Hayes. Stewart trying to get open. Can't hit from 12. The Bulls shooting an impressive 60% early. Caruso kicks to Beverly. Beverly sets the screen for Levine. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Somebody came to play tonight. 6 out of his first 7. Kevin, what's so impressive to me about Levine? It's the all-around play. He affects the game across the board.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. Entirely new group now out there. And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Andre Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Jones comes in for Zach LaVine. Osumu, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Dragic in for Patrick Beverly. .131 left in the first quarter. Pass to Burks. To the paint. Here's Livers. Nails the baby hook. And the Pistons lead by 3.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And here's Dragic. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Passes to Jones. From deep. A putback. Rebound, Detroit. Diallo finds Burks. 50 seconds left to play here in the first. Pass to Wiseman. 6 to shoot. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Oh, fantastic job by Wiseman to just stick with it, not let the contact disrupt him. Totally focused on the rim.
Pistons have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
That free throw good from Wiseman.
And you got to respect how quickly Wiseman has adapted to big league play. He hit the ground running and has not looked back. Always growing as a player.
Gets the pass to Osumu. Drummond with a screen on Burks. To the middle. Fires it up. And that one's good. Drummond.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Burks against Dragic. And there's the pass to Livers. Now Diallo. The Pistons working the ball around now. Good D by Drummond. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. The Pistons on top, up by 4. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Detroit. And here are the Bulls now. 4-point game. Alec Burks is out there with Hamidou Diallo. Then there's Marvin Bagley. Then there's James Wiseman. And it's Livers in at the 3. That's the group for Detroit right now.
And when he gets himself into the right position, Drummond so powerful in terms of finishing at the rim. The only way to prevent that alley-oop is to keep him from getting to the launching pad in the first place.
So here's Burks. After the made shot from Andre Drummond. A shot by Burks. Nobody around. Great look there, but off target.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Throws and dishes to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Burks finds Wiseman. Back to Burks. There's the lob to the hoop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Dragic. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And so it's Burks bringing it up now for Detroit. Diallo the pass to Bagley. Dishes to Burks. 5 to shoot. Bagley inside the line. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
The jump shot is coming along. Bagley, it's crucial that he makes this on a consistent basis.
Pass to Jones. Outside DeRozan. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
A tenacious rebounder. Drummond's brute strength and long arms come in handy on the glass.
One of your trademarks, Richard, was athleticism. From the days we first saw you at Arizona, and we're seeing teams really place right now a premium in today's NBA on that athleticism factor.
Yes, when you talk about positionless basketball, then you typically go to the guys that can do it all, and those are the wing players. They can guard small, they can guard bigs, they can do a little bit of everything, and that's why teams are looking for them.
Now, here's Ivy. 12 points for him. Outside, Bagley. Out to the right wing. Bagley sets a screen for Hayes. With some arc, here's Ivy. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you have to appreciate the all-out effort Jaden Ivey gives you on the court. He works so hard to find ways to get involved and prove he belongs here.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
At the line for 2.
The first one falls.
And with Ivy, he gives you the physical traits you want at guard. Long, strong, athletic, lots of upside.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Vucevic comes in for Drummond. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Dosunmu. Both shots good from the stripe. And Ivy especially effective in the open floor.
Outstanding burst and speed, plays with a high motor, and he's always in attack mode.
DeRozan with it. Wiseman picks him up. And it's DeRozan missing. The Pistons have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Hayes. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Bogdanovich passes to Wiseman. Shoots over White. Detroit, no good that time either. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Passes it to Vucevic. Now here's Levine. Outside, White lets it go with a 3. And that comes off the assist by Levine. White's got the lead up to 2 now for the Bulls. He's with it. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Bulls. On Friday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. And then on Sunday, they'll defend home court against the Indiana Pacers.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best, but if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
Detroit with the ball after Zach LaVine missed from long range. Vucevic with the block.
Well-timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spots.
Here's DeRozan. No one on him, and he makes the easy one. And the Bulls lead by 4.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. And the Pistons making a change here. Duran's checked in. Well, this is the time of year you want to get on a roll. That's what this crew has done. They're the hottest shooting 2 guards in the NBA since the All-Star break. Number 5 is Zach LaVine.
You know, just ask this group. Sometimes when you're hot, and it's a comforting feeling for a coach to know you've got one of those guys roaming on the perimeter.
And with their range, they stretch out opposing defenses. So even when they're not shooting threes, they're still making an impact.
And finished off by Bagley.
Yeah, a natural scorer. Ivy is developing into a tremendous playmaker.
Now White taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Pass to Levine. Takes a 3. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. Levine's got 18 points in the game.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Bogdanovich against Levine. Now here's Ivy. He's covered closely. And the pass to Duran. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Let's see some of the numbers here for Bojan Bogdanovich. Bulls leading by 5. Vucevic a screen on Bagley. DeRozan passes to Vucevic. Hits it from about 6 feet away. 10 points for him.
Certainly, Nikola can hit threes, but come on. He's a 7-footer with touch. Those inside shots, they work too.
Now, here's Ivy. 14 points for him. And he banks in the layup.
And this young guy, Ivy, is doing anything he wants right now, dominating in effortless fashion.
And so Beverly will bring it up for Chicago. Pass to DeRozan. Another one falls for Chicago.
How do you stop a good fadeaway jumper? That's a trick question. You know.
Now, here's Ivy. White covering. Passes it to Duran. He kicks to Hayes. Bagley with a screen on Beverly. Just 5 to shoot. Hayes dishes to Bagley. And the shot is good. And it's 6 points for Marvin Bagley.
And we saw this from Bagley in college. He has very good touch around the rim.
Beverly, the pass to Levine. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to go on Bojan Bogdanovic. It's his first trip to the line.
Team second. At the line for the Bulls, Levine. Zach Levine. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
They throw good, Levine.
Athletically gifted, a knockdown shooter. It feels like Levine is constantly underappreciated for all the things that he does.
Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Kobe White. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. You look at Zach Levine, he's really been playing well.
Just killing it from deep. They've got to be all up in his jersey at all times. Give him even an inch, and you're just asking. All right, a chance to see stats for Vucevic. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. Averaging about 18 points per, 12 rebounds, and 3 assists. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
Yeah, they rely on his production night in and night out. There are times when he absolutely carries them.
Pass to Ivy. Now here's Hayes. Defense is right there from the wing. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board.
Defense got to roll the dice there, and I'm a little surprised it ended up going their way with the miss.
You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers, but DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Yeah, reports are he had handles at age 3. First dunk came in the 6th grade. 5-star high school prospect, and in a strange way, he's still an underrated superstar.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from DeMar DeRozan.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Good on both.
Known as a mid-range master with incredible footwork, DeRozan in his game just continued to age like fine wine.
Now, here's Ivy. He's got 16. Bagley with a screen on Caruso. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Ivy's got 19 points.
Nice start for him beyond the arc. He's already hit 3 triples, and I'm pretty sure there's more to come.
The pass to Levine. Over to the left wing. Pocket 6. Unloads from 13. That's good on the jump shot. Levine's got 7 points here in this quarter.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Bagley sends a screen for Hayes. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
For Detroit, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
Killian Hayes at the line for 1.
That free throw good from Hayes. The Bulls leading by 5. Beverly, the pass to Vucevic. Picked by Vucevic. Levine finds Vucevic. Shoots over Duran. He can't get that one. How the Pistons take it the other way. Ivy passes to Hayes. Ivy dishes to Hayes. Just 5 on the clock. A 3-ball. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Beverly with the ball. Hayes on him. And Beverly kicks to Levine. Here's DeRozan in the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
living in this area on the floor. DeRozan loves that mid-range game, and honestly, for good reason.
Bagley against DeRozan. Ivy passes to Bagley. It's good. Bagley's got 8 here in the quarter.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Here's the dish to DeRozan. Kicks it to Beverly for the 3. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And DeRozan has done an amazing job improving his playmaking skills, including finding his open teammates.
Now, here's Ivy. 19 points in the game. With the drive, he feeds it to Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing is over.
Bogdanovich against Levine. DeRozan in the corner. Pass to Caruso. Beverly for 3. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
Passes to Duran. Now, here's Ivy. Defended by Caruso.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And here are the Bulls now after the basket by Detroit. DeRozan with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist from DeRozan. Vucevic has got the lead up to 9 now for Chicago. Now here's Hayes. Top of the key, Bagley. Back to Hayes. The Pistons working the ball around now. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Pass to Duran. Bagley from outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Bagley's got 13 points now in the quarter.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
DeRozan's shot is off. Pistons trail by 6. Loud pass to Bagley. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Beverly, the pass to Caruso. Back to Beverly. On the wing, Levine. Beverly with a screen on Bogdanovich. Over in the corner, Beverly. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 4 assists now tonight.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now, here's Ivy. Guarded closely. Shot clock at 6. Bagley with a screen on Caruso. It's stolen by DeRozan. And so it's the Chicago Bulls in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've done a lot of great work from long range. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, you guys are down right now. How do you get back into the game?
Well, the thing about it is we got to have some want-to. Some defensive toughness, some grit. We're not playing with that. I saw none of that in our first few minutes of the game. I've got to see some focus and some fire.
I know you'll look out for it, Case. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Hello, everybody. We'll break down the action shortly, but first, a glance at how the Eastern Conference standings are stacking up as the season winds down.
Looking at the Bulls, they haven't played their best ball. It's an understatement. Looking a little lost and flustered right now. It's almost like they don't have any confidence in themselves.
Now a breakdown of that first half we just saw. What a start it was for Zach LaVine. Huge impact.
Sometimes you show up to the game and you just feel it, Ernie. Like, that's how it looked tonight, showing the range and doing it consistently.
I know I'm feeling it. What about you, Kenny?
Yeah, I'm feeling it.
I don't know what it is, but I feel it. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
We've played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Taking a look at the Bulls, we've got DeRozan, Patrick Beverley out there with Alex Caruso. Then it's Zach LaVine, and it's Vucevic in its center. Pistons trail by 9. Now the pass to Hayes. Back to Bogdanovich. Lets the three fly. Caruso grabs the miss. The Bulls shooting 61%, showing all the indications of an offense that is locked in. Outside, LaVine. LaVine double team. DeRozan with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. And Beverley kicks to DeRozan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
It's amazing. He is one of the best I have ever seen at drawing contact and getting to the line. DeRozan just creates tons of and ones.
At the line for one.
Detroit's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Hayes the pass to Ivan. Stewart with the screen on Caruso. It's stolen by DeRozan. And that one's good, Caruso. Caruso's got the lead up to 14 now for the Bulls. And here's Hayes. Goes up again, and the bank shot is good. Hayes has got 5.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
Vucevic setting the pick for LaVine. He kicks it to Vucevic. And that comes off the assist by LaVine. LaVine's got 5 assists in the game. Pass to Ivan. Back to Hayes. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by LaVine. Outside DeRozan. Caruso finds LaVine. Just 5 to shoot. It's hauled in by Stewart. Pistons trail by 15. Ivy passes to Hayes. Here's Ivy. Stewart with a screen on Caruso. Ivy, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now, here's Ivy, following the miss by DeRozan.
I got him.
Stewart up top. Ivy kicks to Stewart. Bogdanovich left side. Back to Stewart. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Here's Ivy. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Outside DeRozan. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. Diallo the pass to Burks. Five to shoot. Passes it to Livers. Over Levine. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And Beverly kicks to Caruso. Outside DeRozan. Jacks up a three. Another miss by DeRozan. Pistons trail by 15. Diallo the pass to Burks. Knocked loose. Diallo against Caruso. That's tipped. Here's Diallo. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bulls. White, he's checked in for Chicago. Dragic comes in for Patrick Beverly.
Shooting one.
One of the biggest changes in the NBA since I started broadcasting back in the early 80s, player movement, Richard. Guys switching teams all the time. Is that a good thing or a bad thing for the NBA?
I think for players, it's great because you have more mobility. You have a chance to change your environment and revitalize you. For the fans, I understand. Probably not so much because really they connect to these players, especially when you draft them or they're a part of an epic year or a championship. You just hate to see those players go. So there's two sides to it.
And I bet as a player, knowing you as I do, you probably enjoy the challenge of trying to reassert yourself, find out where you could best help your new team.
Yes, and you enjoy your new role. I've been in roles where I was expected to be a leading scorer. I've also been in a role where I was expected to mentor Kawhi Leonard, Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, Draymond Green, Harrison Barnes. All those guys were drafted at my time in Golden State.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here.
And with a percentage of 82, he's been one of their more dependable shooters from the line.
First one falls for him. And Burks hits 2 free throws. And it's Dragic bringing up the ball for the Chicago Bulls. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Now here's Dragic. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
Yeah, he's been turning himself into an absolute elite scorer. Levine is at it again.
Here's Burks. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
The Bulls leading by 12. Vucevic setting the pick for DeRozan. Over Wiseman, and it's DeRozan missing.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Now, here's Burks. He has 7. Pass to Diallo. Clock at 6. Wiseman sets a screen for Diallo. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Wiseman's got 5.
And get used to seeing that for years to come. Wiseman working in that pick-and-roll action and cashing in.
Levine wide open. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. And the Bulls lead by 13. White against Diallo. They set the screen. Burks, the pass delivers. The shot, no good. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Levine kicks to DeRozan. Rockets the pass to DeRozan. To the inside. Here's Vucevic. Wiseman with the rebound.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
The pass to Stewart. Back to Burks. Stewart with the screen on Dragic. Kept alive. A second chance effort. And the basket is good. And he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
And when he's gotten himself to the line this season, he's come through right around 74% of the time.
And the Bulls making a change here. Andre Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Jones comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Williams, he's checked in for Levine. And it's Dosunmu in for Goran Dragic.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Chicago leading by 10. Now here's Dosunmu. No points in the game yet for him. Williams with a clean look. And the Bulls another 3.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Now here's Diallo, and plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And the foul goes against Chicago.
Oh, nice job by Wiseman to get some contact while in the act. Heady play.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
That free throw good from Wiseman. Bagley, he's checked in for Isaiah Stewart. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. The Bulls leading by 12. And here is Dosunmu. Kicks to Jones. 6 to shoot. Chicago needs to get a shot off. And Andre Drummond, the bucket on the assist by Williams. Drummond's got 11 points.
You can tell how comfortable Drummond is down there. Excels at using that size in close to the basket.
Detroit's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Works for 3. Trains it from beyond the arc.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Dosunmu, the pass to White. Williams, a screen on Diallo. White dishes to Williams. 5 on the clock. No good off the back of the rim. Pistons trailed by 11. Burks looking around. Fires top of the key. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got his 6th rebound on the night. White with it. Picked up by Bagley.
Hey, yo, right here.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Oh, tough play from White here. Hits the foul, but doesn't give up finishing what he started.
The Bulls have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws, 81% as a team.
And that one falls for White.
Can shoot it. How about the accuracy as well?
That might be underselling his ability, especially beyond the arc. He once set a franchise record with 7 threes in a single quarter.
Now here's Wiseman. 6 points for him. Here's the screen. Here's Diallo. Williams with the block. It's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
So here's Burks. He's got 10.
And in the first half, they had some success from beyond the arc, but that hasn't been the case since halftime. That shot has dried up.
Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. That sends Dosunmu to the free throw line. That's on James Wiseman. The Bulls have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. Detroit making a switch here. Hayes is checked in. .153 left to play in the third. Pass to Wiseman. Loud pass to Bagley. That one goes in. Bagley's got 15.
That's the kind of toughness Bagley needs to show on every possession. Shake off the contact and finish through it.
Now here's Drummond. He's got 11. Drummond sets the screen for Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Drummond. Rebound by the Pistons. Wiseman's got 5 rebounds tonight. Diallo with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Hayes, the pass delivers. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And Chicago has possession. 17 points was their biggest margin. Dishes it to Williams. Inside, it's tipped. Drummond passes it to Dosunmu. Drummond trying to get himself free. They grab their own miss. Here's the three. Drills it from outside. Dosunmu's got 6 here in this quarter.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
Hayes, the pass delivers. Outside, Bagley. Pass delivered. Good on the triple. He has 7.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now White. From downtown. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Chicago Bulls. 13 points up at the end of the period. And if they keep draining the threes like they've been so far, their lead is safe. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Isaiah Stewart out there with Marvin Bagley. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic. Then it's Ivy. And it's Hayes in at the point. That's the group for Detroit right now. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And how about the strength on display there? Even when you whack Bagley, he's outstanding at fighting through it.
At the line for Detroit, Bagley. Marvin Bagley III at the line for one.
One shot.
And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. 10-point lead. Shoots from the elbow. Detroit with the rebound. Ivy's got 4 rebounds in this game. Now here's Hayes, defended by Beverly. Bagley with the bucket. Bagley's got it back down to within single digits for Detroit.
And I tell you what, when Bagley plays with energy, it is difficult trying to stop him. Awesome at just staying on the attack.
Now here's DeRozan. Hits the target from 18 feet. DeRozan's got 9 points here in the second half.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last. Vucevic checked in for Chicago. Zach LaVine comes in for Patrick Williams.
Vucevic. Zach LaVine.
DeRozan dishes to LaVine. Caruso, a screen on Bogdanovich. LaVine against Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point range, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Pistons trail by 10. Here's Hayes. Bogdanovich finds Hayes. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Now here's Beverly to the middle. Here's DeRozan. And that one's drained from the low block. 21 points for DeMar DeRozan.
Beating good defense, DeRozan scores even when it's not easy.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And here's Hayes. Here's the pass to Bagley. To the left wing. Bagley sends a screen for Hayes to the paint. And finished off by Bagley.
And how about the leaping ability of Bagley? He gets off the ground with ease to throw that one down.
Chicago leading by 10. Vucevic a screen on Stewart. DeRozan's shot is off. The Pistons have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Pass to Hayes. And here's Stewart. Here's Ivy. Pass to Hayes. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Caruso. Hayes, no good. Bulls have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. LaVine for 3, connects from three-point range. LaVine's got 30.
He's just lighting them up in this game. The D's going to have to extend a little bit more, or he's going to keep knocking them down from deep.
Bagley kicks to Bogdanovich, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
Yeah, the length and height of Bogdanovich is impressive. Outstanding at slamming it down there when he got the chance.
Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Over in the corner, Beverly. Pass to DeRozan. Back to Caruso. Here's Beverly. Plays it up and banks it in. And the Bulls lead by 13. Pistons have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Ivy passes to Stewart. Fades. Again, the Pistons good for 2.
He's getting after it, but needs some help if they're going to get it done.
Vucevic's screen on Stewart. And it's DeRozan missing.
They say it's a make or miss league, and there are some times that you miss.
Here's Hayes. Bagley trying to free himself up. And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut down to 9 in the bucket from Hayes. DeRozan against Stewart. Nice move. DeRozan. That's good. DeRozan's got 6 here in this quarter.
Ooh, okay, I see you, DeMar, putting defenders on skates, a little yippity-yop.
Back to Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. The Bulls leading by 9. Right side, Levine. And he gets it to go. Levine's got 10 points here in the second half.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
For Detroit, they've gotten 7 of their 8 shots to fall here in the fourth. A tremendous offensive outburst. And there's the pass to Ivy. Back to Hayes. Pocket 6. The 3. Chicago grabs the miss. 17 points was their biggest margin.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
From past the arc, another 3 for Chicago.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Detroit with the ball. Following the three-point basket by Chicago. Pass to Bogdanovich. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Bulls leading by 14. Passes it to Levine. Driving to the basket. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
A strong man. Levine fights for the bucket and is rewarded with one more.
At the line for the Bulls, Levine. Zach Levine. Shooting 1.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Pistons trail by 17. Pass to Bogdanovich. To end the run. Jump shot is good. Bogdanovich has got 4 points this quarter.
And Bogdanovich, a high percentage scorer, an efficient shooter, and he loves that mid-range area.
Beverly dishes to DeRozan. And the pass to Caruso. 6 on the shot clock. Vucevic setting the pick for Beverly. There's the 3. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist by Beverly. And the Bulls lead by 18.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
The Pistons have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. Hayes the pass to Bogdanovich. Again, the Pistons good for 2.
And Bogdanovich, a talented scorer, likes getting involved down low.
Levine feeling it out a bit. Down low, Vucevic misses from short range. Detroit's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Ivy, defended by Caruso. Bagley the pass to Stewart. Bagley with a screen on Caruso. From the stripe, they get it back. Back to Stewart. DeRozan against Bagley. Stewart, a screen for Hayes. Buries it from three-point range.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Caruso with the ball. Vucevic setting the pick for DeRozan. It's Chicago with another bucket.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Pass to Ivy. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up.
And one of the best guard finishers, Ivy, relentless when attacking the rim.
Ivy, shooting one.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one falls for Ivy. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Vucevic, a screen on Stewart. Passes it to Levine. Back to DeRozan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Stewart. Bagley with the block.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooter.
Pistons passing it around. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Really taking advantage of every scoring opportunity. They've somehow found a way to make this thing exciting.
Chicago leading by 10. Now Beverly. On the wing, Levine. Another one falls for Chicago.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. Now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Guys, I was able to listen in on what Dwayne Casey went over with his team, and he was emphatic. He said, we are not going to win this game playing this way, fellas. You've got to step it up. You've got to get aggressive, and you've got to battle to get back in this thing. We'll see if that pep talk got him going, guys.
Thank you, David. Pistons trail by 12. Now, here's Ivy. And it's Jaden Ivey with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
The Bulls leading by 12. And here's DeRozan to the inside. Here's Vucevic. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. DeRozan's got his 7th assist here tonight. Here's Ivy. Tipped away. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And he's good on the 3-ball. Bogdanovich has got 9 points here in the second half.
And looking at the stats, Bojan, one of the more prolific corner 3 shooters. He loves that spot.
There's 1:54 left in the fourth. Here's Ivy. They get it back. Chicago's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Down low. And that one's good. Beverly. Beverly's got 4 this quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Bagley with a screen on Caruso. Here's Ivy. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Too smooth from the mid-range. Defenders can't let Ivy get comfortable from there.
We've got 1:23 left to play in the final quarter. Here's DeRozan. Here's Vooch.
Oh, my!
Ooh, nice finish.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Here's Ivy after the Bulls pick up 2. To the left side wing. Stewart finds Bogdanovich. Now here's Hayes. He's guarded closely. The Pistons rebound. Bagley with the bucket.
And how about the persistence on the backboard? Love how hard Bagley works on the offensive glass. Wants to outwork everybody. And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Bulls.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
And this will be their 3rd win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Zach LaVine.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
And he makes the first.
And throughout his career, Beverly has remained a pest, an aggressive defender that no one likes having him guard.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Livers is checked in, and Diallo subbed in for Ivy. Chicago also making some changes. Andre Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Derek Jones comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Dragic in for Alex Caruso. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Bogdanovich with it. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
I tell you, Bogdanovich is crafty inside. Now, knows how to get under the skin of the defense there and forces them to foul.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
And Bogdanovich is a confident, efficient player, a guy who can play either the 2 or 3 spots on the floor.
And so Bogdanovich has both of them. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Now LaVine. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Zach. Some big baskets for you down the stretch. What's it like when you have the ball in your hands in those moments?
Oh, it was great. I'm not scared to take or miss any shot, and I'll go down there swinging every time.
Well, you connected at the right times tonight, man. Congrats. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in as New Balance presents our player of the game, Zach LaVine.